Hey everybody, I Heart Movies here, and welcome back to Let's Replay Final Fantasy 1. In our last episode, we defeated Garland over the Chaos Shrine and restored the bridge in Cornelia, and now made our way off to Pravoka, where they had a pirate problem, and we took care of that already. And now we want to do some shopping. Got a lot of stuff to buy here, and I have pretty much no money. I do want to buy a broadsword for my warrior there. You do want to buy one as well for your red mage, if you have the money. You'd want the scimitar there for your thief if you have one, but I don't at the moment, so... Yeah, I think the scimitar is only 1 point weaker, or stronger than the rapier, so... Hey, it's something anyway. Yeah, definitely don't equip that. You got attack boost by 6 points there, so definitely nab that. Sell off our old rapier. There we go. Let's see, let's hit the armor shop next. Yeah, you might want to do a little bit of grinding just to grind up for some money there, because, yeah, you kind of need to, really, if you want to buy all the stuff that's available here. Let's see here, we can buy, ooh, iron armor, that'd be a nice upgrade for the warrior there. Definitely nab a leather shield there. The pirates should have dropped one, by the way. And if you want to buy some leather gloves for pretty much everyone, actually. Although, I think the monk might not need them. Let me check here. Yeah, lowers evasion by 1, so no, just don't bother. So in this case, yeah, I'm only going to buy 3 of them there. And there we go. Now let's see, if you have... Well, didn't put my shield there. Oops, might need that too. Oop. There we go, 2 more defense, awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, if you have a thief with you, you should have already bought the leather armor for him. The leather gloves for him as well, same with the black mage there too. The iron armor I'll come back and buy later on, because... Yeah, we'll need the defense for him anyway, so... over at the item shop here, they sell ethers already, which restore 50 MP, so if you want some of those, by all means get some. And they sell some Phoenix Downs too, which of course restore KO status. But you shouldn't really need them. I might buy a couple as a failsafe, maybe later on, but oh well. Okay. Definitely want some black magic here. Let's see, we did probably one of the best spells in the game, the Temper spell. Raises one ally's attack. It raises it by about 10 points or so, but it's stackable, so you can cast that over and over and over again to deal a ton of damage there. So definitely nab that for your red mage or black mage there. Blizzard, it's a little more powerful than fire or thunder, so I might want to nab that there. Slow, don't really find a use for it or anything. Same with Dark. Yeah, debuffing spells in this game, they're not really all that great. I mean, Sleep is for right now, but later on I'll just prefer nuking everything with, well, more efficient ways of doing so there. Let's see, I got Blind Nut to cure the blind status. Silence can be useful in some boss fights, actually, so you might want to nab that. Null Shot cuts lightning damage in half. Might be useful later on. Then Invis raises one ally's evasion. I think do I want to get that? Yeah, these spells, honestly, they're not that great. You don't really need any of them, really. They're handy to have, but they're not necessary. So I actually want to save my money for right now. Let's see here. Yeah, we're good on everything else here, so let's go ahead and head out. Yeah, they're saying before there's a castle of elves that live down to the south there, south of Cornelia, so let's head on over there. And let's see, I've got a ship here. What I want to show off here real quick, if you hold, if I'm doing this right, if you hold the B button and then press A a bunch of times, I'm pretty sure it's like 15 times or so. Do this right. Let's see, maybe it's more than that. Okay, that must not be it there. Yeah, there's a little mini game you can play on the ship there. I forget how to do it. If you hold one button and then press another one so many times, you'll play a 15 puzzle game there. But yeah, I'll show it off later. Anyway, that was a new enemy there, the Buccaneer. They can drop a saber sometimes, which would be handy for a thief, and they also, for one thing, drop a lot of money, and the saber also sells for a good chunk of money too. So there we go. And new guys here, we got Sahagins, and Big Eyes. Let's see, this is why I bought Thunder, because of course these guys are water elemental, so Thunder spells will be a nice help here. Yeah, if you want to grind, I would say, yeah, for grinding wise, I would say do it either here on the ocean, or wait until the next area we're going to. We can fight some better enemies there that can drop some more money for us. Yeah, there you go, nothing too hard there. And just like that, we are on a new continent. This is the... Well, I'm not sure these areas really have names or anything. Oh, crap, an ogre. Oh, crap. These guys are pretty strong. They have, I think, about 100 HP or so. They are weak to fire as well, so if you have that, definitely have your black mage use it. But in my case, I kind of bypassed it, I think, so I'm not going to bother with it. He goes down easily enough. And they drop a lot of money as well, so there we go. That's another level as well. Yeah, kind of meh stack names. Where are we anyway? The area of Elfheim, or Hain, whatever. And, you know, just like that, another town which we can buy even more stuff in. Yeah, the pacing seems kinda eh. Anyway, yeah, there's some decent stuff here. The Iron Nunchaku, you don't want to buy that for the month there. Barehanded is better. Daggers, you do want to get that for your black mage if he has one there. The Crosier, or Crossier, whatever is stupid. Sabers, if you have one for your thief, you might want to get one there. Yeah, it's a little more powerful, but also less accurate than the rapier there. Yeah, how accuracy works, by the way, didn't really mention that before. I think how it is, for every 32 or 16, 24 accuracy, for every certain amount of accuracy you have, you deal more and more hits in a round, or when you attack, anyway. So you pretty much want to always have a higher accuracy. Let's see, let's see, 50 and 48 gives me 2 for right now. Yeah, 33 for the month, but his works a little differently. Just keep him barehanded, so there's that. And then, of course, we got your evasion, strength, agility, intelligence, all that stuff there. I mainly want to go over accuracy there real quick. That's the big one to worry about there. You got the sanctuary here, the church, if you really need to use that. Oh. Okay, some sage you aren't. You got some new armor here as well. Got the iron armor, if you didn't buy it already. The copper armor, which is very, very good for your mages there, for your white and black mage. And for your thief as well, I believe. We buy the iron shield here for our warriors, let's go ahead and add that. A leather cap for everybody. Let's get... I think just one will be good for right now. I'll see if that's good for the monk. And get the helm, that's for the warrior there as well. Yeah, buy a cap for your black mage and thief as well if you're using one. Let's see, is the cap good for the monk? No, it is not. Actually, at this point now... oh, okay, got better defense now. Well, not better, but better evasion without the leather armor there. So, okay, that'll help. Let's see, go and get the helm on you. And get the iron shield as well. For the red mage there, go for the leather cap. The monk, yeah, he's fine, don't worry about him. Then the, what's-her-face white mage there is already good to go. Yeah, I won't want to buy her an iron armlet before long. Or a copper bracelet, whatever it was. That thing. The copper thing. Yeah, that. Yeah, copper armlet, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, though, so... Yeah, we'll come back and buy that one later on. And we'd have some very, very, very powerful spells, including Fyra and Thundara. These spells hit all enemies and can pretty much one-shot a group of enemies easily. So I will want to buy these later on, but we can't use them quite yet because our matches levels are too low. So, yeah, Phokara and Hold, they kind of suck, or Phokara, whatever. Yeah, don't bother with them, they suck. But I won't want to buy both Fyra and Thundara for my red mage later on, and you want to get them both for your black mage as well. For white magic here, yeah, Kira, Diara, or Diara, whatever. Better upgrade than Dia. We have Null Blaze to cut fire damage in half, and we have Heal, which is pretty much a cure spell on the entire party. Usually, I definitely want to buy Kira and Diara there. The other two, it's kind of a toss-up, really, between Null Blaze and Heal. Null Blaze is want to go more like defensively, although Heal is nice as well, just of course heals the entire party, so it's really a toss-up there. Yeah, I'll make my decision on those later, but not right now, because I can't buy them yet anyway, so... Yeah, I'll need to do some level grinding around here. Though there is one other spot I could do it at. I might show that off today as well. And yeah, we have level 4 magic already as well. We have Poisona, or Poisona, we have Fear, Got Null Frost. I might want to get that. That's the only spell worthwhile, really. And Vox. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, these spells here, these level 4 ones aren't that great for white magic. But for black magic, we have the Almighty Haste spell. Doubles one ally's number of attacks. That and Temper equals Boss Killer. That's pretty much all you need to know. So yeah, definitely nab that for your red mage and your black mage as well. You want both of them to have it, really. And they'll pick up Lazar more than likely later on, too. So, you're wondering, how are we supposed to get all this money in such a short period of time? There's so much stuff to buy from both Pravoka and Elfheim. Well, you can do your grinding around here. Enemies give pretty decent experience points and money and all that. You can do it around Elfheim. You can do it around the ocean here to fight those buccaneers. Hope for some saber drops and hope for a big group of them. Or we can go off to a powerful area. Yeah, I'm heading up there right now, actually. Fair warning, I will get slaughtered, just a heads up, but I don't really care because I'm just gonna show it off just for showing it off's sake, really. Yeah, the area I'm going to, you don't want to go to until much later on in the game. But yeah, if you want to do some grinding, you want to feel a little risky and all that, then do your grinding up here. But it is definitely worthwhile if you can survive up here. So let's head off over there then. Yes, to the northeast of Pravoka, by the way. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek, but oh well. At least this way I can fight some battles along the way and get some more money. Because I need it. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy 1, well, on the NES version, I really should say. Yeah, it took forever to grind the money. To get the money you need to buy all the stuff here. Because over in Elfheim, they also sell silver swords, which are very, very powerful in that version of the game. They don't sell them in this one, which is kind of but oh well. I wish they did, but oh well. What can you do? Yeah, I think they cost a few thousand gold. I want to say like 4,000 each, if I recall correctly. Yeah, you had to buy a couple of those. You wanted to buy a bunch of potions, antidotes. Yeah, you wanted to buy spells and more armor and weapons for everyone. And yeah, the time it took to grind for all that was hours on end, which was no fun really. But hey, it was back in 1987. We had to, and we liked it. So there we go. And these guys here are ghasts, by the way, as you can see. Kind of like ghouls. They can paralyze you with their physical attacks, but nothing we really can't handle. Yeah, the monk can one-shot them pretty easily anyway. So there we go. And of course, I am paralyzed, which that's awesome. Thanks for that one, game. No, really, I mean it. Yeah, what I'll be doing, I want to mention this real quick, is I'll be doing my grinding off camera. I might do it where I'm going to next. Ooh, wow, almost 500 gil. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, I might do it up here, or in the ocean, or by Elfheim. I'll just do it somewhere anyway. Hey, ooh, anyway, oh, werewolf. Yeah, another new enemy around here. Gonna go ahead and use sleep on them to crowd control them. And yeah, as far as levels go, I don't really have a fixed number in mind. I just want to just buy whatever I can. I'll just go over what I buy later on anyway. So just a heads up there. Yeah, it might be a tad over leveled by the time I'm done with all my grinding and all that, but you need. Yeah, I can't talk today for whatever reason. Jeez. You do need the money to buy all this stuff anyhow, so. And the stuff in Elfheim is, of course, very, very powerful and worthwhile, so. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, another level. Awesome. Should be, what, level 8 or 9, I think? Something like that. Level 8. Awesome. Yeah, it kind of sucks for the red mage. His HP growth is kind of crappy, which sucks. But hey, I'll take it because he's probably my favorite character in the entire game, really. Alrighty. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I didn't want to fight a battle up there quite yet. I'm not really prepared for that. Yeah, I want to go ahead and save as soon as I get up there. Yeah, that up there is the famed Peninsula of Power. Yeah, you fight enemies up there that you can't normally fight until much, much later on in the game, and they will kill you. A lot. Until you're on a higher level, you get more comfortable with killing them. So yeah, you might want to do some grinding around Elfheim first to build up levels to survive here first off, and then stay here and grind until, just for how long you feel like it, really. So yeah, I might show off a couple battles up here, but, yeah, you're going to see some saving and reloading on camera and all that, so just a friendly heads up there. But who knows, maybe I'll get lucky, find an easier battle there, and go from there. Maybe I'll be able to win. We'll see how it goes. Do I have an antidote? I should. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Let's make it. Okay, good. Good. Now, save. Definitely save. And I think on these 4 tiles here, we can find some very, very powerful enemies around here. So let's just go back and forth. And, oh god. 4 Minotaur zombies. This one will not go well. These guys are very, very powerful. Hopefully they'll only attack me, but if they do, I'll die. I have no way to revive anyone right now, so we'll see how it goes. If I can kill one, that might help, and then maybe run. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just showing this off just for pure demonstration. So, let's see. Yeah, cure, please. Yeah, maybe we should use a tent also. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Let's go ahead and reset there. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, there's other enemies up there too you can fight, by the way. I want to try to show them off too if I can. Let me go and use a tent as well, actually. Because maybe I'll find a better formation to show off, and one that I'll actually be able to beat. That would be pretty nice there. If not, then oh well. I'll grind elsewhere. I'll go ahead and save up there again. And let's try one more time. I'm hoping just for like 1 enemy or so. Maybe 2, but 1 at the most. Okay, 4 Winter Wolves. I might be able to kill these guys. Let's go ahead and use Temper, Attack. Go ahead and preempt your healing, because these guys can use Ice Storm, which damages the entire party for quite a bit of HP. Yeah, these guys use this a couple times in a row. You're dead, pretty much. Yeah, that didn't work out. Take 3! Maybe 3rd time will be the charm. But yeah, you guys, if you're playing this for the first time, don't come up here, really. Not until later on in the game. Let's see. God. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll come back here later on, so never you fret. Yeah, I just wanted to show that off for right now, so I'll work on grinding the Elfheim area, along with the ocean, and then yeah, I might make a list of everything I'll buy later on, so in the description for either this episode or the next one there. And then with that, we'll see what's going on in Elfheim, see if we can save the elves. That will be next time on Let's Replay Final Fantasy 1. This has been Iron Maybe signing off, guys. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching.